Hello again, welcome to another edition of Joe Schmoe USA. Today's hot topic is Elizabeth Hasselbeck in The View. I don't know how many of you have ever watched this show, or if you have the same conclusions that I have from it, but it's definitely going to be an interesting topic to talk about. I guess our first hot topic is going to be in regards to Elizabeth and her ties to the Republicans. Just seems awful funny that Elizabeth has such strong convictions about John McCain. Makes one wonder if she isn't possibly John McCain's illegitimate daughter or a secret mistress. Either way, the way she gets uproared and riled about politics is just unbelievable, especially when this dingling broad has literally no political expertise whatsoever. I've also seen lately a rumor floating around that dear little Elizabeth might even be on payroll for the National Republican Committee, which wouldn't surprise me. She took time off from The View to go to the Republican National Convention that was held in Minneapolis, Minnesota, when dear little John McCain, and of course he announced his vice presidential running mate Sarah Palin, which is another joke all in itself. We'll get to that later. Anyhow, it's just amazing how much support that Elizabeth has for John McCain. You know, I'm always willing to give credit where credit is due. You know, Elizabeth is very attractive, even outright very good-looking woman. And of course she does have blonde hair, which probably accounts for her inability to do any real fact checking when it comes to her political rants and tirades that she has. I got a kick out of it on the show today. This is Monday, October 13th. Joy started making a comment, something in regards to how John McCain had to start defending Barack Obama, and boy, immediately dear little Elizabeth become defensive right off the bat, and she tried to turn it off that John McCain was just doing that because he's just the nice guy that he is. No, Elizabeth, get your facts right. John McCain was forced to defend Obama because of all the outrageous mudslinging that him and Sarah Palin was doing. It was actually causing severe and serious problems even at McCain's own campaign rallies. So my dear little Elizabeth, learn how to get your facts straight. And on the Sarah Palin issue, it was also brought up on The View about how Sarah Palin actually was not found guilty in the Troopergate case. Well, I beg to differ, but yes, she actually was guilty of breaking a law. According to Alaska's laws, what she did, even though it was an ethics violation, still broke an Alaskan law. If you look through all the pages of that report that was given out by this legislative committee in Alaska, they even specifically state the statute number of the law that Sarah Palin broke. Come on there, little Elizabeth, get your facts straight. You know, it makes me wonder, I think you've got your head up John McCain's ass so far that you're wearing his hat for a, or wearing his body for a hat. Come on, Elizabeth, get your facts straight. Anyhow, my personal opinion on Elizabeth is that the director and the producers on that show need to muzzle that dizzy little blonde when it comes to her political tirades. Because quite frankly, I'm getting damn sick and tired of listening to her, how she defends this buffoon, John McCain. Alright, moving on. Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg's probably the best thing that ever happened to that show. God, it was a total nightmare when Rosie O'Donnell was still on there. That damn large, loudmouth, lard-ass dyke lesbian. I don't know what else to say about her other than she's just an ass. All ass. And nothing but ass. Well, Joy Behart, she's not too bad, I guess. Joy has her moments on the show. Not totally the most intelligent woman that ever walked on 2 feet, but she is kind of comical to watch and listen to sometimes. Sherry, I ain't quite sure where they found her, but it's very plain to see that she's just simply what I would consider to be a Bible-thumping black booty, excuse me. They came from Los Angeles or somewhere. She really don't have much of a clue about anything else. She tries to think of herself as being a stand-up comedian, but I have yet to find much of anything that she ever says funny or even remotely comical. Barbara Walters. Oh, God. Where do I start with that? Delirious, egomaniacal, Looney Tune of a woman, if you want to call her that. I mean, this woman's ego, I think, is even bigger than what John McCain's is. I mean, she can't ever be on that show without plugging herself in one way or another. Well, I did this or I did that, and I interviewed so-and-so, and blah, 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 blah. Sounds like John McCain rattling on like a busted chainsaw about all the crap that he supposedly wants to take credit for doing. I just don't know. But anyhow, The View, I know, I'm a guy that watches The View occasionally. Mostly when I watch it, I get a kick out of seeing Elizabeth's political rants and tirades and just how far out of whack and how far out of touch this dizzy blonde is when it comes to how she supports John McCain and Sarah Palin both. It's totally amazing the crap that goes on that show. But it is sometimes entertaining. Well, that's enough for this edition. Thank you once again for tuning in, and tune in again for more of Joe Schmoe USA again. Thank you, and have a great day.